Today in Roadcraft, we're on the Deluge map, and things start off tricky with a stubborn bridge build that went wrong, and a tricky puzzle at the train yard that doesn't seem to have much of a point. Well, but we solved it, and got the pipes to where they're going. Let's go. Well guys, we are finished with the Sandswept map. We're here on Deluge. There's only thing I have left on Sandswept is one little tiny side objective. I'll get to that later. So we're here on Deluge, and about, I don't know, some percent on the way into it. And I already made a big mistake, as you can see with this bridge. Yeah, somehow I messed up a bridge. And yeah, I didn't, I put it from that point there to this point here. I didn't overlap it. You should always overlap bridges, I know now. So today we're going to be working around this. Now, if you know any way to fix this or tear down a bridge, I haven't tried yet. Maybe we'll give it a shot, see if we can tear it down and rebuild it. Let me know in the comments below if you've had this happen, or if you know how we can rebuild this and fix it. There's some things we could try. In the meantime, what I did is, you can see here, I put a couple concrete slabs. Although honestly, I think the vehicle had just as much difficulty climbing the bump as it was. But I thought, if I have to put a route across this, maybe slabs would help. But yeah, I went to Construction Depot, which is just right up that hill over there, and put those there. Anyway, so we got a bit of an inauspicious start here. I did try dumping dirt there. That's the first thing I did, is I tried dumping dirt. And if you've ever been in this situation, you've tried it, then you know what happened. The dirt goes right through the bridge. I'm not sure if it went into the water or not, or if it has disappeared. But let's see what we've got that we can do here. Well, a lot, because it just started here on Deluge. So we got some interesting objectives. Little mixed objectives here. Even though I just started, I got some good work here. I went ahead and made a road that goes all the way from here. Let's see if I can straighten this up north. Okay, so we've got road coverage all the way from, basically from this garage here, to up here. Even though I haven't started this map yet properly and haven't really done much, I went ahead and got us a road. It's not paved or anything, but it could be, all the way from here, all the way across all of these. As you can see, I've got it here. Now, there is already a road that crosses this. Yeah, there's a road that goes to the forest down here. But it's long, it's winding, it's kind of out of the way. If you've driven on Deluge, then you've seen these little cracks in the earth here are a real pain to drive over, and they swallow machinery whole if you don't watch where you're driving. So I went down this and got us kind of a road here. I'm hoping that'll help. I could go back, and I might do a video on this. I thought to myself, if I could go back and, like, with my knowledge of the maps that I've already completed, draw on them one or two roads that would make the whole map progress easier, where would I put them? I thought that was an interesting thought experiment. For instance, yeah. And so what I'm saying is, I haven't done a whole lot of progress here yet, so I don't know where that magic road would be, you know, because, yeah, I don't know yet. But we're going to try this, work with this road for now. Well, let's start with this one here. I was just looking at these objectives. So this one here, we've got to, let's see, let's check it out here. Reach location, and repair pipes, and build road. All right. Why don't we, should we see, where's the pipes we got to fix? One's there, one's interesting. So, okay, so repairing pipes. We don't have any production, I don't think, yet on this map. Let's see here. Do I have the pipe facility yet on this map? No, we haven't even found the pipe facility yet. Okay, well, we could buy them, and we could buy pipes. You got plenty of extra money. I can't see where the other busted pipe is. There it is. There it is right there. Yeah, it's because that's by another, okay. Those are both too hard to reach with the crane truck, I'm going to say. You know, there's one vehicle that I've been using for a lot of stuff lately. And yeah, it's this guy right here. This vehicle right here. So the Vostok, I just unlocked it at level 18. It's a small, mostly useless crane. But I've been trying to find ways in which I can use it, because it does have uses. It's, well, it's low and it's wide, and it's by far the fastest moving crane in the game. There is that. It can go just about anywhere. It's got a snorkel. But its crane is pretty weak and pretty short and can only reach out on one side of the vehicle. But it's got mobility, which I would compare directly to the Corellian scout vehicle, you know, the tracked scout vehicle. I would compare its mobility with that. It's got a crane on it. So let's bias a section of pipe. You know what? I turned my HUD off because it looks cool with it off, but then I can't work stuff like this. So we're gonna bias up just one pipe here, and we're gonna take this out to one of these places here. Oops, we don't want to hook it on the back of the vehicle. You can do that with this. You can hook stuff in the back of the vehicle and then just keep it, you know, keep it close to the body of the truck, and we can get this out there pretty quick. Let's see which way we go in here. So we want to go. Am I tracking that? Open. Track. Okay. So we got that tracked. We're going. I'll put a marker on it. That's going to be hard to reach. Yeah, that's one reason I want to take this thing out there. We're going to have to go... Basically, we're going southwest till we hit that lake. We need to skirt around the lake. In the past, I've always used the little crane truck to repair these pipes. But... as you progress in the game, they put the points where you need to fix the pipes further away from where that thing can reach. It's like they know you're going to use that truck. They put the points, farther away, out of reach, and harder to reach areas because that thing's not very capable. That little, it's only a four-wheel truck. It can't go a whole lot of places. Now we got to fix two pipes, so that means making two trips with this thing, but they're kind of not anywhere near one another, so... We'll take this thing out there. This thing's I think it's relatively fast. It's probably the fastest crane. I don't think any of the wheeled cranes could get this fast. And they definitely can't really go these places. The big heavy wheeled crane, I mean, it can go a lot of places. But anyway, we need to go around this lake here. We're on the west side of it. Yeah. Dragging things along with this crane may not be like the most elegant way of transporting stuff, but it works. It gets us where we're going. And there's really not much that gets in the way of this vehicle here. Like other tracked vehicles, I guess this thing's... Oh, really? Are we... Like other tracked vehicles, this thing has an Achilles heel, and that would be that if you get it wallowed down in a rut, it'll never find its way out. But I think you could say the same for wheeled vehicles too, really. We need to get... Is there a road that goes there? We'll make one. We'll just cut through here. There's really not much that gets in the way of this vehicle. Oh, except tree stumps. Watch out for tree stumps. Let's take this route down through here. I love plowing through, whoops, we can't move that. I love just making room with my vehicles, plowing over stuff. Look out, guys. We're coming through. Yeah, the only thing that'll stop this thing dead in its tracks is, of course, tree stump. Alright, we are going... Oh, I just saw it. Yeah, I was like, didn't I put a waypoint on it? Yeah, I just saw it. Can we get through this? Yeah, I think so. There we go. One little truck. Yeah, I like using this thing. I think it's a decent way to get from place to place. Whenever I unlock new vehicles... Whoa, this could be bad here. This could get really deep. I sense there might be a mud hole at the bottom of that. Whenever I unlock new vehicles, I try to make it a point to use them. Sometimes you unlock new vehicles, and some of them are very niche. Some of the vehicles are very niche. This one here is no exception. But I try to make it a point to use them. And if you've seen my channel, you've seen I usually make videos in some of the vehicles, and I'd like to on this vehicle as well. Things that they're good at doing. Okay, and we need to get... Oh, one thing tracked vehicles are good at is that doing that without flipping over. All right, we got to get over there. Now, if we look at the overhead, I'm not 100% sure we can, but we're going to give it a shot. Let's just test the water, see how deep it is. Pretty deep. Pretty deep. Pretty deep. That's too deep. That's kind of too deep. Are we meant to dump sand here? I mean, this thing can go under some water. There's the tractor crane, but honestly, it might go a little deeper, but let's see here. Yeah. Dare I try something really dumb? Yeah, we're gonna go for it. Yeah, we got it. Okay. I was like, you know, if we just slam through that really fast, then we're probably good. Yeah. Yeah, see that little crane truck? No way it could have done that. Zero possibility. Let's turn this up here. There we go. Wait, can I reach that? Oh, we need to break the other pipe loose first. One sec. Let's get closer. First, let's put this... Can we put this pipe down gently and make sure it doesn't roll into the water? Let's see here. Let's place this pipe over here. One second. I want to make sure it doesn't roll off this. Now, let's just rotate here. There we go. And we'll pull this old pipe out. Sometimes these can really resist the pull. Oh, nope, came right loose. All right, excellent. Can I grab that pipe from here? No. Spin around and grab it. Well, I didn't want to have it in the way of anything where it might get knocked into the water. I could have pulled it right back out, I know. But we got this. We got this. And just turn back around here. I like finding fun ways to use the new equipment that I unlock. Oh. Yep, I was afraid of that. It loves to do that. It loves to do that. In my haste to reconnect it, I accidentally toggled my connection mode, but I think that'll matter. Let's just get it up here. Make sure it stays green. There we go. Right. So that was a little adventure. All right, so we got that one connected. Let's take this guy. Let's get rid of this marker. We don't need it anymore. All right, so we got one pipe fixed. We got a road that needs built. Why don't we check that out? That should be easy. We do have quarry coverage of this area, I believe. Yeah. Good, because we don't have any gas to activate a quarry. All right. Why don't we head out there and let's hit that road up. All right, so we're going to use... Okay, we already got this stuff out elsewhere, so we're going to call this guy back and put him out. All right, so this will be pretty easy, and this might just... We'll probably want to use this road to get to where we're going. I mean, not that we'll need it, but... All right, so we'll just get out here. We'll get this road made. I've already kind of... Well, I've already built one road on the map. From the base down in the southeast, I've already paved a road over there. Let's see, over here. Yeah, I paved this road here, and there's another road up here I was going to make, but there's a quarry over there that needs to be activated that I haven't activated yet. And yeah, we've got like a mobile quarry vehicle, but I'll just wait till I activate the quarry and build the other road. Let's go ahead and let's get this. I've been having the AI do this for me, because I'm kind of a perfectionist. I'm kind of very, what's the word? Just, I'm not a perfectionist, just very picky about the way I do things. And it bugs me that I can't pour the sand this neatly, is what I'm getting at. It bugs me that I can't pour the sand this nice and tidy and neat. So I have the AI do this for me. I do the rest of the work, but I like how neatly they pour the sand. However, of course, once you complete a road request, it kind of auto completes the road to make it look perfect anyway. But I have them do this part here. Let's go ahead and grab. All right, we got this stuff down here, but you know what? I realized I completely forgot. Yeah. I mean, hey, that stuff had to be there anyway, but yeah, I totally forgot our bulldozer. Where's our dozer at? There we go. All right, now let's get this guy out there. And let's get to work. Let's see what comes after this. So we pave this road, we deliver, or we fix another pipe, and we'll see what comes after that. It's fun to be out of the desert. I enjoyed the desert. Part of the reason I did sand swept directly after Sojourn is because I was really having fun in the desert. I think it's because this climate here is what we had in Sunken, and well, also Incommunicado, right? Yeah, Incommunicado and Sunken, both on the previous tier of maps. I was kind of fed up with the, what does this look like? This kind of looks like, I don't know, like Canadian. This looks like North. Although I think this is supposed to take place in Eastern Europe. Yeah, it looks like Canada or something to me. The point is, I'd seen enough of this, and I was really loving the desert, but I'll tell you, yeah, I got sick of the desert fast. All right, got our dozer run. Let's park this down here. Yeah, I'm glad that when you do finish it, it kind of straightens this out for you, because I never get this perfect enough. In the first few videos where I was doing this, well, I was just learning. In the first couple of Roadcraft videos, I actually made like multiple trips over it with this thing and everything. I was trying to get it all perfect, which actually just made it worse. If you make different trips over it, with the bulldozer especially, you're just going to make it worse. Anyway, a lot of stuff I didn't know. After a lot of practice, you realize the best way to do it is just to make one trip over it, especially as, you know, it kind of auto-corrects it for you. It's so hard to keep some of these machines straight. That one especially. But this road request is done, or just about done. There we go. All right, let's see if we can park this stuff up out of the way. I'll probably just retain these. Yeah, you know, less equipment clutter out on the map, and also so they're not in our way. I mean, this stuff we're only going to be using, you know, like if we're building a road. So we'll just call back the paver and the roller. All right, so we got to get a piece of pipe out to... Well, I thought it was... Oh, yeah, it is. It's right here. Oh, yeah, it's right where we were working. Okay. Oh, right there. Sweet. You know what? Yeah, so we haven't found the steel pipe facility yet. No. Well, I hate to buy another pipe, but I mean, I want to get it done. Yeah, I want to get it done. Why don't we just drive a crane out there? Like we did, yeah, but let's get a... Well, I'm hesitant to take that one. Is this... That looks like that might be out of that crane's reach. Can that little crane reach that? You know, I'm not sure that crane can reach that. I don't want to take that crane out there and then not be able to reach it, so we're gonna take this guy out there. Maybe it's overkill, but I want to make sure that we can reach that pipe up there. So we'll just buy us another piece of pipe and put it up there with this. That'll get this objective knocked off our screen and maybe give us something a little more challenging we can do next. This is cool. Look at this. We got like a little neighborhood here. Well, I guess I spent so much time out in the North African desert. It's crazy. We're like driving through the suburbs with a, like, you know, 30-ton crane. It's just kind of cool. Where's the construction depot? Shouldn't it be... Oh, it's like right here. Okay. We'll just... Really? That's as far up as I can pull it? Yeah, as far up as I can pull it. All right, we're going to have to dangle it like a carrot in front of our vehicle here. And we'll get this down to where it goes. But I figured we'll take this crane, you know, because it looked like it's kind of high up there. I'm not sure that the little Vostok that we were driving... I'm not sure it would have been able to reach up there. Okay, and so it should be off up here to our right. Why don't I... Oh, it's right there. Yeah, that is really high. In fact, can this thing even reach there? Is this not meant to be reached from the ground? Did I completely... I think I just assumed we're reaching it from here, right? So that I didn't look any further. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's reachable, actually. It might be. But yeah, it's really high up there. I don't think the Vostok could have reached that. Let's see. Let's carefully. Let's not get stuck here. Let's move this on this side. So just in case that weight matters, we won't tip over. You see, I don't think I'm up close enough. I think we need to get closer. Yeah, I'm not close enough. All right, we got the crane unstuck by kind of trick deploying the supports. Now, let's see if we can reach up. I don't know. We might still not be able to reach up there. Let's find out here. Yeah, by kind of deploying the supports, it kind of uprighted the vehicle for me a little bit. Oh, blurg, look at that. So, yes, we can reach that. Can we put this pipe over here? No. Let's just drop it. Let's get this out of there. There we go. Let's pull this out. There we go. Let's see. We have to come down to get that. Oh, look at that. Let's see a second here. I found a use for the toggle attach mode. Look at that. There's a use for toggle attach mode right there. I just discovered that last episode, and we found a use for it. One of the few uses for it would be, yeah, if you need to pull an object out from under something, yeah, where you can't connect both winch cables, there you go. All right, let's get this in place. Just barely reach it. There we go. Excellent. All right. Yeah, man, this crane, it took me about 2 minutes to get it unstuck out of that mud, but we got this thing up here. Hey, this thing's pretty capable. All right, so, oh, reach location. That's the last part of this. Wait, that's part of a... Second. Reach location. What was I thinking that... Oh, the road was part of it. Okay, yeah, the road, 2 pipes, reach location. Oh, reach that location? I thought it was this up here. That's for a different objective. Oh, the machine yard. Well, we've already been there. Okay, so that's easy. How do I get there? Oh, across that road, that bridge that we just built. Sweet. Yeah, I knew there was a reason I built that that road. Where did I leave our... Here, let's take our little Vostok. I like this guy. All right, so now we just need to, yeah, go across our little bridge that we made. Wait, I've got a... Let's see. There's a way there. If we go this way past... there's a truck over here. Yeah, I know if we go this way, this is a decent way there without going through any really tough terrain. All right, yeah, so this little bridge down here, it's a bit of a... Yeah, so is there a way to tear up a bridge? I haven't tried. I don't know. But I know now that... And I was thinking, when I made it, I made it basically what I was doing is... The mistake with that bridge is me being skimpy with the wood. It's like, if I make, let's make the bridge as short as I can so it uses less wood. So, I didn't overlap it. I only took it right to the other edge. And, well, that was my mistake. Let's see how those concrete slabs do it. We'll hit them at full speed here. Let's see. To be honest, it climbed that before I put those there. I put those there hoping it'd make it easier. So let's reach this point up here and see where it goes from here. I like this truck. This thing is cool.
It's a minor miracle the machine yard is still standing. With our usual luck, there'd be a crater instead. Yep, here it is. And it just needs some dust brushed off. I can hardly believe my eyes.
All right, so what are we doing here then? Let's check the objective. Oh, I'm an idiot. I haven't reached the location yet. I was like, so what are we doing here? Well, let's actually reach the location. All right, there we go. Objective complete.
Nice work patching up those pipes. They need new valves too, though. Luckily, a shipment of those should be sitting somewhere along railway territory. Find and install them along the pipeline. Then we can forget about this pipe business for now.
All right, so we got to find, let's see here. Let's look at our objectives. Bring pipelines. So is this going to be interesting? Oh, this might be interesting. Oh, what's out in, we don't know what's out there. All right, cool. Yeah, that's deep out there. All right. Well, I say let's take our, what do you think we should take up there? I say let's take the links. You unlock the links on this map. It's going to be the best vehicle to explore this map. I have no idea what's up there. We could have deep water and stuff like that. And I've been driving. I think the tracked vehicles are just cool. But this thing here always has utility in that it has the strongest winch. Can go through the deepest water. I mean, of the scout vehicles, you know. It's probably the most capable scout vehicle. This is overall the most capable scout vehicle. This is what I bring out when I need to tow something out of a bad spot. The only place where, you know, the Corellian beats this. Whoa. The Corellian beats this in maneuverability, you know, like especially in tight spaces, probably in speed. And it also beats this in its ability to just jump off the side of a mountain and land on its tracks, where this thing would be tumbling end over end on those big balloons it calls tires. The tracked vehicles can land like a cat. But this guy's strength is obviously in fording deep water, which may be required here. Let's see. Yeah, we don't know. I don't know what the heck is up there. So this is all unexplored for me. What about this way? Where does this road go? I think that road goes up there. I think it might. Yeah, you know, that looks like a shout. Yeah. I'm going to turn this around. I'm going to go down to where we were working that road construction and follow that road through. That seems logical to me. All right, so we're just going to follow this road all the way out west, see where it goes. It looks like there's just, yeah, this whole part of the territory here just goes up. This might go around that big hill. I don't know. We're going to see. I have been using the Tracked Scout vehicle for just about everything. I just like using it. I like using the tracked vehicles. But being that, you know, we found this here on this map, this truck is just going to be best suited to this map. Where's the road? The road's over here. Yeah, it looks like this is going to go down kind of around that mountain that we were on. Alright, so we got us a curvy road back here. This was definitely the way to go. This is all... so far, this road is really nice. This is like, by Roadcraft standards, this is like a 4-lane highway. Let's see what we got back here. We're going to have to take the road... Yeah, I gotta see a little bit further. It's all foggy back here. Yeah, by Roadcraft standards... I mean, I hate to jinx myself, but this is, well, let's see, but... We hit this. What we got? We're going to have to get on the other side of this lake. Let's have a look, but it looks like we're driving around it. We are driving around this. Yeah. Alright, well, here's our search area. Got us, oh, there's probably all kinds of stuff hiding in here. There's probably some kind of expensive barrels and maybe a toy vehicle. Problem solving, well, that's what we're best at, right? Yeah, there's probably some kind of secret thing hiding out here. Ooh, what's that? There's slab. Is that a slab symbol over there? And let's see. Well, we can see. We take a peek here and get our resources all lit up. Yeah, there's some resources here. We are looking for... Oh, there we go. There it is. Well, that's... Wait, we're looking for just one of those? Just one, I guess. Okay, we found it. I think we can get it out with our scout vehicle. Let me have a look here. Oh. Oh. Well, there we go. Never mind. Not required. Yeah, I'll get it out with this guy here. You know, I wonder. The only thing I can really grab, I can grab this thing inside this train car. Do you think if I grab this thing inside this train car and pull it back, that it'll pull the whole train back? Let's see. It's an idea. Oh, man. Yeah. That was a bombing idea, too. Well, you see, I can't get up there to reach that valve. I thought maybe if we pull this back, it would pull the whole train back. Nope, it came free out of there. I think that's a pretty valid idea, though. Yeah, I can't get the crane up far enough to attach that. It's just, I thought that's what we were supposed to do. She said it's going to require some problem solving, right? So I was like, well, but you know, I can't help but think that I'm not seeing the whole picture from up there. Let's pull this thing back over on, we're going to go around to the other side. I think they want us to play a platforming game. You know, I could just possibly bring a crane out here and get that object, but I think they want us to platform. Yeah, there's no way to pull that down to make a ramp, which is what it's obviously for. There's no winch points up there. That ramp over there goes on top of that building, but then there's nothing on the other side. It's almost like, I don't know, they wouldn't put all this here if we weren't meant to get our vehicle in there, but the winch won't grab onto anything, so there's really nothing I can do. I was sure they had a little climby puzzle for us there with the scout vehicle. Maybe I'm missing it. I want to look around a bit more. Maybe. Let's see. If we pull up here... Grab that. If we pull this back... Let's pull this train car down here. Can we get the truck in there? I'm just trying to figure out, like, see, I could just bring a crane down and grab that pipe fitting, but it seems to me they want us to get the truck in here for some reason. So yeah, we can get the truck in here. And I'm going to push this train car back. I'm just seeing what can be done here. Yeah, so we can get to that pipe fitting. So these red cars don't move. No, red cars don't move. Well, I have been around this place for a few minutes. There's definitely, they put some obstacle things here to move a truck around on, but it doesn't seem to be complete. Like, there's ramps that get you on top of those buildings, but they don't go anywhere. Nothing that I see. It's really odd because there's a concrete slab up there that's made to be pushed down. Now, if we go up here, right here, this concrete slab is meant to go down and create a ramp that goes from up here. And then you can see that looks like there's a ramp there. Wait, how do I not see that from here? Yeah, so it looks like, let's get over here. It looks like, I just want to see that we're meant to climb on something. Where is that? It's weird when I'm trying to... Okay, it's on the other side of those train cars. Okay, so if we can get this... We need to get this inside these train cars. I'm going to get in there and see why they want me to climb the truck up that. Oh, because there's another pipe fitting there. Is that what I'm seeing? Yeah, I think there is. Let's move with the crane. Yeah, there's another pipe fitting there. And... yeah, we're meant to get the truck. I see ramps there for the truck. Guys, I think I figured it out. I think I maybe figured it out. Let's get back in the truck. Oh, can't from here. Let's get back in the truck. I'm curious to see... How did I get down here? I got to get through that little gap there, I guess. I'm curious to see, can we get the truck close enough to the crane? No, let's just get there and see. Well, there's a second pipe fitting back here, and we're able to lift this. I've been toying back here for a while. See, there's ramps and stuff, so it looks like you're supposed to get the truck back here. And I'm looking at all the ramps and weird things, and I even tried, can I grab the truck with the crane? Am I meant to grab the truck with the crane? And that's why the truck is parked there, you know, and bring it back here. Because there's clearly ramps and platforms to maneuver the truck back there. I can't find any way to get the truck back there. However, well, I was able to get the other pipe fitting and get it, well, to here. But I can't really drop it. Well, I could drop it here. I could come in with a crane and get it. I'm just trying to figure out why they have all this intricate, let's drop this here. They have all this intricate stuff back here, like you're meant to get back there. And they say, you know, there's a puzzle here, but, you know, short of wasting even more time back here, I don't see any way to get back there. I could get the crane to lock onto the truck, but the cables are red. It wouldn't, there's no line of sight to pick up the truck. It was a fun idea because there's these ramps back there. It's clearly, look, and there's even there's an arrow there that points back here. Well, yeah, it's probably just pointing at the pipe though. See, it's probably just pointing at the pipe. So I'm not sure how much I cut out. I was able to pull that train car back so that I could get the truck in here. There's a little red arrow that points in here, and it's probably just pointing to that little pipe piece because the crane won't lock onto the truck. Tried that. I can get that hook so close, but it won't lock onto the truck. It would if the truck's further up, but one of the cables was red. It wouldn't pick it up. And even if it did, I could then drop the truck in there. Oh, there, did I finally get it? Yeah, okay, I got the truck. So you can lift the truck up. Okay, there is one place there. I'm not sure you're meant to do that. There is one place where you can get the cables to lock onto the truck. And the thing is, I had to back the truck, and I'm not sure I was supposed to do that because it would only do it with the truck backed in, not pulled in, but regardless, we did that. Now, here's the question. We set this down. Somehow it's twisted. Can we set it down so that it won't flip over? Yeah, there we go. All right, so we got the truck back here. That's good. I wanted to do that. I didn't want to leave here, right? And then have someone comment and say, oh, I got back there, right? I was like, no, I got to get back there. I got to get back there and see what's back here. Now, so this is what I was talking about. I could clearly see this, right? So this is meant to get us in and out. All right. I did not want to leave defeated. Okay, so yeah, because so I'm not sure how much I cut out of this. There's this over here. This goes kind of back there, but it dead ends here. Let's go up this real quick. This you're meant to drive up, but it kind of just it dead ends here. It's that's a nothing burger. But so this over here though, this is what I saw, and we're able to traverse this now. So we're able to traverse this. Is there any purpose to this? Not that I can see, because we still got to bring a crane out here to get those pipe pieces. But hey, we found this. I feel good about that. You know, I feel good about that. Let's go get us our crane. I have been out here for maybe 20 minutes. I'm going to have to edit out so much silence while I was looking at that darn thing there. We're going to, yeah, right here. We're going to pull out our crane truck. You know, I'm not sure this could fit both of those in the back. Where there's a will, there's a way. We're going to try. Well, I was just thinking, do we take this out there? You know, or do we take a bigger truck? But we can fit both pipe pieces in the back of this, I think. This truck's kind of annoying to drive. Having unlocked a lot of cool vehicles I like to drive. Yeah, this is like, yeah, we need to get more crane trucks in the game. But until we do, this is the only thing we've got that can move both of those pipes, you know. So, you know, by itself, it's just the only thing. Yeah, it's the only bed with its own crane. So we're going to get this out there. And this truck does not like to go through like anything. Hung up on something here. I can't see what it is. There, maybe we go. There we go. Maybe. I thought I was going to give up there. Jeez, just that little mud hole there. This thing is, I was trying to get it out there because, yeah, get these things loaded up, get them to where they're going. So we solved that puzzle there, which I'm really proud of that. That was pretty cool. But I'm not really sure what the purpose of it was. There could be more to it yet that I haven't seen. I mean, I saw how to get the truck back there, climb the buildings. That was cool, but we didn't have to because we used the crane to get, you know, we used the truck to pull back one of the train cars so we could get to the pipe. Then we used the crane to get the other pipe so we can access them both with the crane. But I wonder what the purpose was of getting the truck back in the back of that junkyard. Maybe one of y'all has figured out more than I saw there. Well, it sure was slow, but we got this truck back here. Now let's get these things loaded up. I hope they both fit in the back of this truck. Because I was about halfway out here, I was about to just give up and make 2 trips out here and bring 2 vehicles that were more capable. Just see if we can get these things out. We can get that one. Oh, look at that. The side of the train car opens. So I could have pulled that out with the truck then. I did try the winch on the truck. I'm not sure the winch on the truck would have hooked to the side of the train car because I tried the winch on the truck actually, and it wouldn't hook to the thing because of line of sight. Let's get this down here. Just attach this, get this down here, and get a better grip on this pipe fitting. I've definitely had 2 of these in the back of this before. I put them in there like that, yeah. Can I strap this in? Why can't I strap that? I need to strap that down. Well, let's get this other one. At this point, I'm kind of wishing I had brought 2 vehicles out here. It might have saved me time. For some reason, this won't secure the cargo. I don't know why. I'm sure I've had 2 of these things in the back of this truck before. But right now, I just kind of want to get it out of here. Oh, there. It let me strap them. You know, maybe I just couldn't strap them because the train cars were too close on either side of the truck. All right, we got this. That was a nightmare. We got this stuff strapped down. Yeah, this little truck is about as capable as a Honda Civic. We've somehow got it out here. Now, where are we taking these guys? We're taking these. Oh, and the place where, okay, right where we put the pipes. Yeah, we're taking it where we put the pipes. Let's park this truck here. What I want to do is not drive this truck anymore. I don't like this truck. We're going to go grab a different truck. I think this will actually be faster. Let's grab us a good truck. All right. We're going to go meet that truck. We get those pipes. Okay. This is, you know, this is my time. I'm more than happy to spend my time not driving that truck. So what we're going to do is we're going to drive this truck out there, use that truck to load this one, and then be on our way. It took too long to get that thing through the mud out there. We'll take these pipes to where they need to go. Luckily, our heavy-wheeled crane is already... I left it at that one place, so it's already... what I mean is we don't need this crane truck because where that one pipe fitting is, there's already a crane parked there, and then the other one's not hard to reach at all. We'll just take... let's get these unloaded here. We'll take our other crane out to the other place. I'm going to get these loaded up and get them out there. All right, we have made it back to, well, this one right here. You can get, oh, that just goes right there, too. Let's just park this, let's strap these, swap over to our crane. Oh, I just realized the crane doesn't have, we don't have our supports out. Well, yeah, it's not real heavy. We don't need super steady supports. We just need to kind of slightly get this in place. This will be easy. There we go. That one is in place. Let's strap back down. Let's get out of here. We need to make it down to the other one, and I don't think our crane is still out there. I kind of forget what I did with it. Let's see here. We're going... Yeah, we need to get the crane back out there. Oh, wait. Well, we don't know for sure where the pipe fitting goes. No, the pipe fitting goes there. Okay. And so we want to go over that one place where, yeah. All right, so we're going to get this guy out there, and we'll get that pipe in place, and we'll have that job done. Well, I spent a while on that because I was most of it was down at that salvage yard, that train yard, trying to figure out what puzzle it was that they want me to figure out there, and I don't know, right? We got the scout vehicle back in that one place. I'm not sure for what, but we got it back there. And let's see, we're taking this. I see where we're going with this. We're going over here with this. Yeah, so today's episode has by far the most recording time. I have like an hour and a half of footage to sift through here, and today's video is probably going to end up being short. I had to cut so much out, and a lot of travel time too. That train yard wasn't exactly close to where we're at, but I didn't want to leave until I figured that puzzle out. And I did. As far as I can tell, we did. I like this crane here. It's not the world's most useful little toy. Actually, no, it's not true. It's very useful, but it is a toy. It's very useful, but it is kind of a toy. But, look at this. It is great for things like this. You'd be hard-pressed to find a more maneuverable crane. It's probably the fastest crane. I'd say it's the fastest crane. It can fit in the smallest places, and it can do cool little things like that. And it was definitely the savior of today's episode. Well, not the savior. Nothing needed saving, but it got all the little work jobbies done like that. Between this and our scout vehicle, yeah. So, yeah, I kind of talked over Kelly there. What's she saying? Was she saying, talking about stuff up here at the, plan a route for the convoy to the railway station. Let's just see where this is at. Well, that's going to be, I'm going to work on that later. So I got a decent start here on Deluge. Probably about 15, working towards 20% of the way, you know, into the map. So I kind of got some of the basic stuff done, setting up some basic infrastructure and stuff like that. I got a couple roads built. I kind of built this, I guess I showed it earlier in the episode. I kind of built a self-styled road across the, between the two bases, which may or may not come in handy. We'll find out further down the road. Anyway, yeah, tell me what you think down in the comments below, guys, if you did something similar, if you figured out the thing at the railroad station, or if there's something that I missed that you figured out that I didn't. Yeah, let me know. Thanks a lot. Be sure to subscribe and follow along for more. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Some more Roadcraft, probably. But also, there's some other stuff there's other videos I want to get made, so we'll see. But yeah, see you tomorrow, guys. Thanks a lot. Peace out.